Hello and welcome to This Week in K-pop, where I, your host, Annie Oakley, tell you what's come out this past week as well as my thoughts on the new releases. TXT started off the Japanese releases of this week with Setsuna Hanabi. Maybe it's the salaryman cosplay or the use of Japanese imagery in a way that feels disjointed almost, but this music video is not it. The song is good, but the music video fails to meet the same level of sincerity that they're bringing here. Junkei teamed up with Wendy to release Your Lips, and I want to hear the ballad version of this. Junkei has been feeling his R&B self lately, which I love, and Wendy is always on task. However, it just feels too fast to really feel the vibe and enjoy their voices together. The music video is pretty sick though. Boy Next Door returned with the Japanese Boom Boom Boom, which feels like it was written with an anime in mind. That being said, I believe there's a way to make that work for your established sound, but I don't think that's what's happening here. OURBIRTHDAY had their official full group debut with Squeezy, and I will admit that based on the name alone, I was expecting the worst. But the song is very catchy and not full of stupid lyrics or cheesy lines like one would expect. At Heart released their second single from their time capsule cover project thing they're doing, 3-4 from first-gen co-ed group Rura. I love that they included the 90s filter here because it fits perfectly. Will this be a hit with the K-Nets like Reese's Pretty Girl? Probably not, but we're enjoying this for what it is. Big Bang returned with Big, which I feel like has some conflicting things happening. The color block teaser photos are a direct reference to T.O.P's own teaser photo for his 2026 album. However, the chorus of the song is saying that Big Bang is GD, Taeyang, and Daesun. So, what VIPs are supposed to do with that? I don't know. Obviously, you respect T.O.P's decision, and clearly they are capable of continuing without him, to the point where I would say this is the best song that any of them have put out post Burning Sun. Odd Youth returned with Can't Go Back, which was penned by legendary producer Sweet Tune, who know just how to write a song you can't help but dance to. I feel like this could be a minor hit for them if only their company would promote them more. ONE is once again back with music that is very much in their own lane. This felt like a soundtrack song, but more like something you'd imagine for your own movie as opposed to something that's already been done. I like it. CB1 returned to Japan for this latest release, Existence, and I have to agree with the comments I've seen, saying their direction post-split is as unexpected as it is good. K-pop groups' Japanese releases have been on the downtrend for the past few years, in my opinion, but 2026 is more than making up for it. SNSD Tiffany returned with a music video that I'm gonna say was inspired by the theme of Hwasa's Good Goodbye, but that's not a bad thing here. This is so much better from her previous song Summer's Not Over in every way. Edge of Calm makes me want to hear more of her. Former TVXQ member and soloist Jaejung returned with Tonight, and really this is the most active he's been in Korea in over a decade, so who am I to complain? Okay, I can complain a little bit. I like this in the sense that I like his voice, but it feels kind of like Christian rock, and not just because there's a choir singing the chorus. Lyrically, it feels like the impersonal, inspirational type of music that comes from that genre. And last up, we have Oh My Girl's Mimi, who made her solo debut with Bish Bash Bosh, a song that feels incredibly dated, and not in a nostalgic way. Had she released this back in 2016, it probably would have hit differently, but it sounds like what you would expect the rapper of a group to put out from a second/third gen group. And that's it for This Week in K-pop. Check out our weekly playlist and let me know in the comments how you feel about our top pick of the week, Tiffany's Edge of Calm. As always, like, subscribe, and follow our socials. See you next week. Peace.